Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then I'll begin. Let me take you back to 1993. I read in the newspaper that Armistead Maupin would be doing a UK book tour, and because I was such a huge fan of the Tales books, I wanted to make sure I was at one of those events. There was no information in the newspaper about where they were actually going to be, so I found a number for his UK publisher and gave them a call, and a very, very helpful lady gave me a rundown of all his dates and venues for London. The closest one to me was at a place called the Pan Bookshop, which is, or was, on Fulham Road. I think it's now a cycle shop, which is a sad reflection of the state of book selling today, but I'll save that rant for another time. So on the morning of the book signing, I went off to the Pan Bookshop, and I arrived, and a lady who was working there said, "Oh, he's not here yet, but if you come back in about half an hour, I'll have a word with him, see if he'll speak to you." She said, because this isn't actually a proper book signing. He's basically just going to be in the back stockroom signing books. There's no it's not an event as such. So off I went. I went back, found that same lady again, and she said, "Okay, he's here, and he said he'll see you." So she took me into the back stockroom where he was sitting behind a desk with lots of copies of Maybe the Moon, and Terry Anderson, his partner at the time, was there as well. I asked him if he signed my Maybe the Moon copy, which he did, and then I said, "Look, I'm really sorry about this, but I just have to say thank you for the Tales books." I said I had such a huge problem, such a huge drama about coming out, and it was just a horrible time for me, and the Tales books became a huge solace for me and showed me that it was sort of okay to be me. I said that the letter in the books, the letter to Mama, had a particularly profound effect on me, and it was that really which was the catalyst to push me to come out. And he said that over the years he'd received hundreds, if not thousands, of letters from people saying, something very, very similar to what I just told him. I got a bit misty-eyed because it had been a very trying time for me, and I was only quite recently out. I don't know how long it had been, maybe a year or something like that. I asked him also if he would mind signing my other Tales books, which he wasn't actually there to do. And Terry Anderson actually said, "Of course he will." So I got the books out, and he signed my 6 Tales books. At that time there were only 6. And we chatted a bit more. He asked me about what I did, and if I had ever been to San Francisco, which I hadn't, but I did actually go the next year, 1994. And basically, they say that you should never meet your heroes, but sometimes they're wrong. And in this case, they would absolutely be wrong, because he was an absolute delight. I probably spent, I don't know, about 10 minutes in that room with the pair of them. And, it was like I'd known him forever. And there was no awkwardness about it whatsoever. He was warm, friendly, witty, and kind. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. I know it's been quite short, but anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.